I had to fire my therapist in my 20s. It was my late 20s. And I'm going to tell you why I fired her. I, at the time, was very guarded, very like an overthinker, like none other. And I was dating a guy at the time. And I came to her and I said, I felt all these different ways. I was like, this this thing happened and it doesn't feel right in my body. And I remember her looking at me on Zoom or whatever platform we use. And she said to me, that's crazy. It would like he literally only a crazy person would do that. Like you're just overthinking it because you have trust issues. And like I'm in my 20s and like my therapist knows best. I'm like, okay, cool. Turns out everything I was feeling and like thinking was actually quite literally correct. And I don't blame her for saying that only a crazy person would do that because the things that he was doing were crazy. I think what I was upset about was that like I clearly had an intuition and a feeling. And I think what would have been really helpful for me is if she had been like, hey, if that's what your gut's saying, like you should trust it a little bit more, like you should lean into it a little bit more instead of like just writing it off as like some crazy thing. So I then of course went on this whole journey of like apologizing to my intuition and like learning how to trust my intuition more and like have healed since. But I was like, I had a gut feeling. I went to like the professional in the situation and like she totally misguided me. And I don't hold anything against her about it, but it was definitely a learning experience.